Welcome back. I want to thank everybody who contributed their comments, their feedback, their thoughts, ideas, opinions, everything on the What Are We Waiting For blog last week. You know, it's so important to me, and I hope it's important to all of you that we are involved in creating the new business model for the music industry. If we don't, we are going to get screwed the way we have in the past. If we don't begin to become proactive in getting involved in creating how it's going to be distributed, what are the percentages, what are the licensing fees, all of this information. If we don't start getting involved in seeing how this works and how we can put our 2 cents in to make it happen, we're going to get messed up. So I really want to encourage everybody to get involved, give it some thought, and I'm going to be pushing this issue more and more in the future weeks, months, and years if that's what it takes as well. Okay, but for now, let's talk about some music. Okay. As some of you know, I watch American Idol. I get joked about it, I get ribbed about it, thumbs up, thumbs down, booed, everything. I've gotten everything on this. But as I try to explain, I watch American Idol for very specific reasons and for several reasons. One of them is because I like to see after the contestant finish singing their song and they don't do such a hot job on it, the judges almost always ask flawlessly, unequivocally, they almost always ask, what made you select that song? And the contestant will say anything from, oh, I just love this song, to my mother used to sing it around the house and I heard it growing up and it was fantastic. Well, that's really not good reasons to choose a song. And what I've tried to do is I try to fast forward that and look at us as recording artists and ask the same question. And quite often when I hear things being recorded and played out there, I ask myself the same question: what made this artist, what made this independent artist choose this song? And I think song selection for us is more important than an American Idol contestant. And the reason why is because quite often we are the creators of our songs as well. Okay, we create the songs, we write the songs, we're producing it, we're doing everything. And when you create a song, when you write a song, and you're the person performing that song as well, you often feel a connection, a tie with that song where you feel almost obligated to record that song and perform that song. But does that mean it's the best song for you to select? Does that mean that's the best song that's going to represent you? Are you going to be able to put your best foot forward in a vocal performance or musicianship on that song? And quite often the answer to that is no. There are times when the answer to that question is definitely no. So what do? If you're in the studio and you're trying to, you just wrote this song, it's the greatest song you've ever written, you love it, your mother loves it, everybody loves it, you say, I'm going to record this song and put it out there, okay? So you get in the studio, you get your band together, you start recording the song, and it's not feeling right, you're not hitting the right keys, it doesn't feel good, it's not recording right, it's not playing back right, there's just something wrong with it. Well, that's your first clue that possibly it's not the song for you to record. If you're honest with yourself, and if you can relax your ego for a minute and say, okay, this is not the song for me, that's going to free you up to be able to say to yourself, okay, so what do I do with this song? Now you have other options. One is you can shop this song around. You have ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, record labels, publishing companies, and also your colleagues, other recording artists. This song that doesn't work for you could be perfect for one of your colleagues, for another artist. So you begin to bring the song around to other people and say, hey, I have a great song here. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't fit for me, but I think it can work for somebody else. You want to give it a try? If the other artist or record company, publishing company, whoever you're shopping that song around to, if they pick it up, they record it, they run with it, they distribute and put it out there, if the song does well, if the song does something, that is a revenue stream for you. All because you were able to relax your ego, humble yourself a little bit, and realize that as much as I love this song, as strong as the connection I feel with this song, and I wrote this song, I don't have to do it. The song doesn't best represent me, so I don't have to do it. All I have to do is shop this song around and see what happens from that point on. So now you have one of your babies out there making some potential money for you, all because you set it aside. It's just food for thought. Take with it what you can, and what you can't, let it go. But I would think it would be very important for you to choose songs that make sense for you to do. that choose songs that best represent you and the type of artist that you aspire to be and that you are. To choose a song, whether you wrote it or not, to choose a song that does not allow you to put your best foot forward performing-wise, then you're doing yourself a great disservice. Plus, it makes a lot more sense in today's economy, in today's market, in today's world, in this new industry of music that we have no idea where it's going to be going. It makes a lot of sense to have multiple revenue streams. That's part of what musical entrepreneurship is all about, having multiple revenue streams. If you can get revenue streams from your performance, from songs that you record, and songs that you have written but are being recorded by other artists and by other ways, that's the way to make money. Okay, and being that revenue streams are our key sources, our key way to make money in the music industry with our careers, let me wrap up this blog by asking you a few questions. One is, how important do you think song selection is to the success of your career? How important do you think song selection is to the success of your career? 2, have you ever written a song and then recorded the song, and when you were done with the recording, realized it wasn't the song for you to record, even though you wrote it, even though you were the author of the song? And 3, when you recognized that it wasn't the song for you to record, what did you do with that song at the end of the day? What did you do with it? Did you throw it on the stack of songs that you recorded in the past and did nothing with? Or did you take that song and say, okay, let me shop this around. Let me see if I can get one of my colleagues to record this song. Let me see if I can get maybe an artist on an indie label to record this song, or take it to a publishing company or whatever. What did you do with the song when you realized it wasn't for you to sing and it wasn't for you to record, even though you wrote the song? Okay, that's a wrap for this week. Let me get your comments on this. I really want to know what your thoughts are about song selection and how important it is to you. Answer those 3 questions for me. I appreciate it. Thank you once again to everybody who engaged me last week with last week's topic, last week's questions. It was really important. Hit me up on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, and every other social network club out there, because I'm there. I want you guys to be there with me as well. Go to the Music Talks website, musictalksedu.net, and we have some new teachers coming on board. Going to be announcing them pretty soon as well. Just like a whole ton of stuff is happening, and I'm really excited about all this that's going on at Music Talks right now. I'm really excited about it, and might start crying here. So. But that's it. Thank you so much for letting me into your lives, into your studios, and into your careers. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Night out.